I may not know you, but I believe I know your story because I know Annie's story. Now, the details are going to be different, but the patterns, they're the same. And there are so many like Annie, men and women who have walked this road. That's why I created the Are You Annie podcast, because narcissistic abuse doesn't always leave a visible scar, doesn't show up on an X-ray or in a police report. It's emotional and deeply invisible to the outside world, but unmistakable to the one who has lived it. And that's why your comments matter so much to me. Every time someone leaves a comment on this channel, whether it's one word validating the message or sharing a piece of their story, do you know what I see? I see courage. I see strength. And I want to say thank you for that. And if you've ever shared something raw and personal here, as so many of you have, you may not know it, but you made someone else feel less alone. And I want you to know and understand that, because here's what we do know. The evidence of emotional abuse often isn't physical. It's not a broken bone. It's broken trust. It's a fractured sense of self. And the only way we've been able to validate that kind of wound is when someone else says, that happened to me too. And I believe you. That kind of validation is life-changing, not just because it's therapeutic. It's because it's evidence. It's proof that what happened wasn't just you being sensitive. It's proof that the gaslighting, the erasure, the constant shifting of blame, that was all real. And when one woman or man speaks up, they open the door for another to find their voice. Are You Annie isn't just a podcast. It's a space for survivors, a space for warriors, a space for anyone who is or has lived under the thumb of narcissistic abuse and is still standing, even if standing looks like crawling some days. When you show up here, you're not just listening, you're participating in something bigger, the rebuilding of truth after years of lies. So if you see yourself in Annie's story, if something sparks something in you or brings a truth to the surface and you feel ready and you believe it's safe for you to speak, then I hope you will, because your voice matters, and your voice might be the very thing that helps someone else begin to heal. You're not just a survivor, you're a truth teller. You're stronger than you think, and I'm grateful that you're here with me. Let me share something else. One of the most powerful things I've seen in the comments is the shared healing. It's not just one person finding the words. It's another person saying, yes, me too. That moment of recognition is something narcissistic abuse so often steals from us. It isolates us and makes us feel like we're the only one. But you're not. And every time someone dares to speak their truth, this makes the path a little clearer for the next person to follow. What we're doing here isn't just telling stories. It's walking through fire, and not just to survive it, but to come out stronger. Scarred maybe, but not shattered. We're gathering the pieces and we are rising. And we're not alone because we're together. So if you are listening, nodding, maybe even crying a little, know this: you are not invisible. You are not forgotten. And this podcast, this space, this community is not about fixing you. It's about reminding you that you were never broken. You were just buried under someone else's lies. And now you are digging your way out. And you get to step into your power on your terms, in your time, and doing it with others. Please keep showing up, because when you're ready, you're going to speak up. and I'm going to be right here with you. And I promise it, someone else is going to be listening. I'm Kyle Hackley, and this is the RUNE podcast, a voice for those who have been silenced too long. And as always, remember that I want you to be tenacious and never give up on what's important to you. Thank you for being on this journey, and I'll see you next time.